Brazil coach Carlo Ancelotti gives advice for Neymar's future. Is Neymar's future hinging on just one piece of advice? Did Ancelotti make a prediction about Neymar? Can the magician return once again despite repeated injuries? Will we see Neymar dazzling again in the number 10 jersey at the World Cup? Neymar. At one time, this name was synonymous with Brazilian football. His magical dribbles and fiery goal moments still live in the hearts of millions. However, injuries have haunted him like a shadow. In this situation, Brazil's new coach Carlo Ancelotti has finally spoken publicly about Neymar. And he didn't just speak, he delivered a clear message. Neymar must now focus on the World Cup. In a recent interview with the South American Football Federation, Ancelotti said, "Neymar is still an extremely important player for us. But from now on, he needs to start preparing for the World Cup. He has time, but he must use it wisely." This single statement reflects Brazil's hopes, fears, and plans for Neymar's future. Neymar last played in 2023 against Uruguay. Nearly 2 years have passed since then. He hasn't been seen in the national jersey or at the club level in his old form. The reason? Unfortunate injuries. At that time, he was playing for Al Hilal, but couldn't participate in many matches there either. He returned to Brazil's Santos FC, the club where his football journey began. Many thought this was the moment. The old Neymar is back. But fate had other plans, another injury. In 6 months with Santos, he could play only 12 matches. Since then, Neymar has been in rehabilitation. He's not fully fit yet, but he has extended his contract until December, proof that he hasn't given up. He wants to come back, strong and better than ever. According to Carlo Ancelotti, the time Neymar has now must be used fully. Because for the World Cup, we need a Neymar who is experienced, skilled, and mentally prepared. Competition within Brazil's squad is fierce before the upcoming World Cup. Young stars like Rafinha, Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo, and Antony are constantly strengthening their positions on the wings. Yet Neymar's name still stands apart. Ancelotti also emphasized this point. When Neymar is fit, he is one of the best players in the world. Many have begun to think Neymar's international career was nearing its end. But this interview brings new hope for fans. Ancelotti's remarks are undoubtedly a boost of morale for Neymar, an array of hope for the fans. However, the coach didn't stop at giving advice. He also placed a certain responsibility on Neymar's shoulders. He said Neymar must be mentally and physically prepared from now to give his best to the World Cup. Because coming back from injuries again and again is not easy. If Neymar can prove himself once more, it won't just be his victory. It will be a huge achievement for the entire Brazilian team. In terms of experience, skill, and leadership, Neymar is still priceless. But fans have just one question. Will this Neymar return with the same magic? Or will he remain a story of injuries and failed comebacks? If Neymar properly follows Ancelotti's clear and strategic advice, we might once again see the smiling, dancing Neymar, the one whose very presence lights up the stadium with cheers and music. A new chapter is beginning in Brazilian football, and it may just be built around this old hero, forming a new dream. So subscribe to our channel now, because more stunning news and Neymar surprises are on the way.